Hey guys, and welcome to games 39 and 40 out of 100 of my Clabbers match against HastyBot. HastyBot going with the JoshSokolesque opening here, stopping one before triple. It is not going to pay off as I have a D, thankfully, to hook altcoin to make anti-cold or daltonic. I think this is actually my only hook there, so fortunate to have it. I also have a nice 5 of Hexad, so that is going to be an easy play right off the bat. 105 points. That is what you get, HastyBot, for making those kind of openings in Clabbers. And HastyBot is going to play Bug for 21 after thinking for a whole second. So it's got a blank. That is the obvious tell for those of you who are new to my Clabbers videos, guys. Whenever HastyBot plays not instantly, it has a blank because otherwise HastyBot is always going to play instantly. And with the blank, there are so many possibilities that even HastyBot takes a whole second. I know, so slow, right, to go through its possibilities. Anyway, Bug for 21. Curious looking play here. It's probably going to bingo on my next turn. There's not a whole lot I can do about it on this board. So I think we just take out the most dangerous line here and play 4-did and score some points. Put this here, put Grub or Berg, and then let's just do this. Doesn't really matter. 42, or 52 points, rather. HastyBot's going to bingo, most likely. That's a lot, though. Wow. Nudzing. Cool play. Nudzhing. Not a word you see very often on a Scrabble board. 122, and just like that, HastyBot is in the lead for now. I'm going to bingo. I have paroling. Oh, Panbroil. That's better. Okay. Anything better than that? Let's see. Anything with an A? No. C for a big overlap. Don't see it. Porcelain needs another E. Nothing through a Z. Nothing through a T. Yeah, Panbroil feels right. I don't think I can hook Hexad. I don't have an E for Hexade. Panbroil it is. All right, so obviously I'm going to put the P in one of these squares. Guess I'll put like an L here. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, all right. 82 points seems fine to me. Moralize. HastyBot comes right back. Okay, 96 too. Ouch. HastyBot has taken a bit of a lead here, and I have an unfortunate draw. 5 vowels in a Y. I will not be bingoing back, that's for sure. Looking at Aaliyah here, just to get rid of some of these vowels. Still scores 36, which for this rack is not that bad, I guess. Not feeling great about the way this game is going now, but it's still early. I have an S. I actually wouldn't mind drawing a Q here, given my leave, but we'll see what happens. It's one of very few circumstances where I'm actually hoping for a Q. Usually, I'm like, please do not give me the Q or anything but the Q. We'll see what happens. Oh, more vowels. That is not what I wanted. 4 face for 39. That actually could have been worse, but I'm going to be scoring nothing here with 5 vowels. All one-pointers. Emu just feels forced. I'm going to be aggressive and float the E here because I am... Actually, no, I have another E. I'll put the U. Never mind. I was going to say I'm down, so it pays to take some chances and go for the better bingo line, but I'll do this, I think. Now I don't want the Q because I don't have a U anymore. It would be ironic if after this I draw the Q. But yeah, this feels right to me. I mean, I think I want to get rid of 2 E's. There's still 5 E's left. I don't want to end up with 3 E's again. I hate scoring 18 points. I just need to bingo once, though, and I'm back in this game. Ouch. 60 for Brooklet. And I will be bingoing here, obviously. Question is for how much? I can bingo with Seawater for, what is that, 92? That's okay. I mean, that'll get me within about 30. Can I get anything bigger than that? Maybe not. I don't think I'm going to be able to extend the TU. Nudzing definitely doesn't take an S. So, yeah, probably just Seawater. And the good thing about Seawater is it opens some more space. I'm still going to be down a little bit, so that's not a bad thing for me. Unless I have... Do I have any, like, crazy plays here? Like, if I can play through a T and an O, that would be big. I feel like it's going to be tough, though. Almost Rosewater, Towel, something. Nah, I doubt it. It's a good idea, but I don't think it's going to work. How about, like, through the I and the L, though? There's got to be something through that, right? Weakliest. Okay, so this is going to be better. Because now I can do 4 faces and Hexade. And double up the W. So yeah, this is actually better. So I need to place KAT. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, 110. That is a lot better than 92. And those are the kind of things, guys, you have to see in these kind of games where you are down a bit and need to come back. I'm worried about, I think I'm going to just do this in case it's got some big overlap. It's a little better defensively. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Envoy, and there's that dang Q. Shucks. Okay. I can't play like Capic or something. QAPIK here. Yeah, one vowel. This is rough. I might have to. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a godsend, that E there. I can play rackets for 80. Look at that. Or quarters. I mean, rackets is obviously better, but yeah, that's huge. 87 points. That is massive here, guys. What a big break. Still anyone's game, but that's a huge, huge break that I just got. Okay. Vino for 32. Okay, this is a very tough spot now. Basically a tie game, 7 in the bag. Pool is pretty threatening, I'll be honest. A lot of good stuff there. Good bingo tiles, a J. This is a good game. This could definitely go either way still at this point. Is out-whimpers a word? If out-whimpers is a word, then that plays through this. That can't be good. I'm not doing it. If in the analysis it turns out out-whimpers is a word and I'm chickened out of it, I'm going to storm out of the room. But, like, there's no way out-whimper is a word, right? Out-whine is not a word. I don't know. Out-howl is good. I'm not doing it. Like, that just does not look right to me. Like I said, I will storm out of the room if it is a word, because I'll be pretty mad that I chickened out of an 11 through IOHE. But if I had to try it, I would. I'm not in a position where I have to. I'm not doing it. So the question is, what am I doing? And that's a very good question. I have to play like Swum. Does Swum play for a decent score? Can I hook rackets? No. Moralizers I can't. I mean, it's like 30 there. It's okay. It's not great. 3 in the bag feels like decent timing. One of the W and the U absolutely has to go. There's really no way around that. I don't love getting rid of my S. That's the thing. I mean, is it crazy to just drop the W? Probably, right? I mean, yeah, there's not enough vowels, I don't think. This doesn't feel right. I mean, obviously, if I hit an E, that's excellent. For Stumper. O for Rumpot. I probably gives me something. Maybe not on this board, though. You know, I might actually not give me something. That does not feel like a good play. I don't really want to do that. Swum doesn't feel like a good play either, though. And I don't want to keep this W. I'd rather get rid of the W than the U. And it's very hard because the U's my only vowel. I don't think I have anything that goes here. I was going to try to play like Wampus, but can't put anything between Vino and a D. No E for Nevoid or anything. Man, tough turn. Can't hook Vogue other than with my S. What to do? I mean, do I ever just drop the W here? I just worry I'm going to get an N and then have, like, nothing. But it's really hard to score. Maybe I do play Swum, so it leaves 3 in the bag. I mean, PRT is not a particularly great leave in the constant-heavy pool, but it's probably still better. It scores a bit more, too. Yeah, I'm also a little concerned about, I'll do it like this, giving back this line here for 6s with a J. Probably better to play Swum here, I'll be honest. It also stops 7s from going there. Yeah, this is probably the move. For 33, I think this is right. And then oftentimes bingos will give me enough counterplay or a bingo back. I think I'm going to do this. All right, after all that deliberation, Swum for 33. All right. Oh, well, now I just bingo out with Pro Jets for 1 million and win. All right. GG. That's absurdly lucky, but okay. I probably don't even need Pro Jets to win, honestly, but... Oh, Moralizers. I wouldn't have been sure that Moralizer was good, but okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just stupidly lucky to get this 138 and out. GG. Wow, 671, 553. Okay. So let's do an analysis here. A bit of a crazy ending to that game. Very high-scoring game, in part because of HastyBot's opening there. Hex said for 105 obviously is correct. I would exchange here. I mean, just keep Z blank. Like, you bingo for 120 a lot. If you get a decent draw, just, yeah, don't do this and give back counterplay and keep GUZ. Nah, exchange for sure. Okay. It managed to draw into nudsing anyway, despite keeping GUC. I would have definitely exchanged. Oh, I missed hoaxed. Oh, that's stupid. Dang it. Yeah, I only saw Hexe. I totally missed the O-hook. That's really bad. Wow, 15 points down the drain. Really, really sloppy. Can't be doing that. Hate making those kind of mistakes. They're just so obvious, so preventable. Man. Leo was right. Four face was a nice play. Oh, inoperable. Okay, I didn't see that. I wouldn't do it anyway, putting an E here, but yeah, I think this is fine. There's also Sweet for 45. I still think Emu is okay here. Brooklet. Good find. Wow, Weakliest is the only playable bingo in this spot. Kind of redeeming myself for missing hoaxed, but not really. It's so funny how I can like miss hoaxed and I see this awesome disconnected 9. It's funny sometimes. Oh, once parquets over rackets. It's close. I'm fine with rackets. Bob plays Vino. And then what am I supposed to do here? Warm-ups, maybe. Oh, that's a good play. I only saw Wampus. I didn't see warm-ups. Yeah, that's enough points. That's 48. Leaves one in the bag, too, which is pretty good. If the bot bingos, I may even be able to outrun in some cases, especially if I draw the J and have a good score with it. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. I also didn't see Pwn for 30 here. It's a word I never see, though, so I can't force myself, or fault myself for that, I should say. Yeah, Swam is pretty bad here, I'll be honest. This is not a good play. I should definitely be playing warm-ups. I got absurdly lucky to draw Pro Jets. That's just stupid. Okay. Not the cleanest game for me. I made some nice plays, but I also made some really bad plays, like missing Hoaxed with Panbro is inexcusable, and Swum is just bad. I knew it was bad. I just didn't see warm-ups. All right. Hopefully this game was just a warm-up, and I play better in the next game. But let's see. ABEILUU, not what I want to see. Trading for sure. Not going to play through this in Clabbers. I think I keep ABLE, actually. That has really good synergy. It should bingo a decent amount. Yeah, trade IUU looks good. And is there a word here? I don't think there is. At least as far as bingos go. Hellcat, but no Hellbat. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. All right, that's too bad. Can I extend this? It's hard without an I for IZED. Theorized, heroized. I'm close to a bunch of stuff there. Huh. Could play like Zeroed and Ballet maybe for like 35. It's okay. It's not great. I just want to really make sure I'm not missing something here. I feel like I am. Blazoned, no. Blazered, no. Maybe I'm not. It'd be a very costly miss, so I don't want... I almost have Bulldozer. Wow, that would be cool if I had a U of all things. That would be really cool. But not going to happen. I think Ballet is probably just optimal here. As long as I'm not missing an extension, which I think I've used enough time looking for. It's probably not there. So, all right, we will... how do I want to do this? Yeah, this is fine. 38, that's not too bad. Okay. Justly. Well, now I can definitely play Heroized for like 60, if nothing else. Tailhook is a cool double-double here. There's also stuff like Kanji. So I've got a bunch of options. Let's see what we want to do. Might just do Heroized. I mean, I don't mind leaving the K. But let's see. It might be better to play Tailhook. How many points is Tailhook? That's 60 as well. Heroized is... That's 63, right? Yeah. It does block some freak plays through the J, which is probably worth it. Just to do that, if nothing else. I don't think I have anything better than Heroized here. No T for Theorized. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything better than Heroized. I could play like Kanji, but that doesn't really make sense. I'm just giving up points. Yeah, I like Heroized here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Take out any ridiculous J plays. And if the bot doesn't play on top, I can play there. Okay, Netball and Coven. Fair enough. I have Ovonic. Bit of a clunky draw here, though. Almost Flanken, Flanken. Not quite. I don't actually think I have any words with the J, which is kind of bizarre. I have bayonet, but I can't really do a whole lot there with that C. Huh, this is actually kind of a tough turn. Didn't expect it to be this tough a turn, but okay. Do I really not have anything through that J? Wow. Yeah, Coven was a shockingly defensive play there. So maybe I want to play like, I mean, something, I'm running out of vowels. I guess I could play Cohen for 39. I mean, it's not particularly good. FLN? At least there's no Z for Zen, so underlaps aren't that concerning. I don't really like that play, though. But what else? I guess I could just play flanking through the E and keep an O. Maybe I do that. Especially with the Ovaniko. Maybe I just do play flanking. It's like 30-something points. Maybe I just do that for 32, actually. I think that's the move. Turnover for the 2 blanks. Yeah, I think I just play flanking for 32. Kind of weird, but I think that's the move. Beat me to it. Okay, Mojito for 56. I'm slipping a little bit here. Back by 66 points. Mediocre draw. Could play Coryza, C-O-R-Y-Z-A. Keeps the V. Don't love that. Vacay, is that going to go anywhere? Probably not. Yeah, it's a tough board with this V up here. No T to hook heroized. Do I have anything through the N? No. A-N-C-Y, almost like vagrancy or something like that, but not quite there. All right. Yeah, I think Coryza looks pretty good. I almost have anchovy from the H. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is about as good as we're going to do. I can put the Y here too for a pretty good score. Yeah, 47 points. That's not too bad. All right. Need a good draw here. Need to avoid those U's. Could be worse, but could definitely be better. Bot plays a Gone for 39. Still those 2 blanks out. Let's see here. I really want to get rid of this V. It's pretty annoying. It's a tough board. I feel like I'm going to want to overlap here in some capacity. Maybe I can just play like Virago. Where's that G going, though? And where's the V going? Okay, that's actually kind of, wow. Yeah, it's sort of hard to play here. The more I look at this, there's nothing here that takes a V, a G, or a P. That's wild, so I can only use one of those. That's not going to work. Okay. Can I play a 6 to the N? Peeving, that's not a word. Wow, this is like shockingly annoying, I have to say. What do I do with this? I have no idea. Maybe just grapevine through the R-E-N. Just to blow everything up. Feels crazy. But, like, what else? This is an infuriatingly difficult turn, I have to say. I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I don't know what. Maybe I can play here with, like, Bayonet or Libelant or something? Like, Vicinage. No, I'm going to just play Grapevine and blow this up. I don't know. Put the V here. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, it's 30 at least. I don't know. Probably missing something, but I'm not seeing anything better. Freebie for 57, and I got a blank. That's a big part of the reason why I wanted to play Grapevine, guys. I really wanted a blank, and I got one. So I have, like, Grapevines and Stooped at the minimum. I'd like to do better than that if we can. Optioned is 89. I can't hook Freebie other than with an S, right? No, okay. Yeah, it might be hard to do anything that much better here. Do I have anything to the D? That might be better if something exists, which I don't actually think it does. Stuff with 2 Ds and 2 Os. Yeah, not seeing it. So probably just going to play Stooped, if I had to guess. Stooped, I think, is still more than optioned. Maybe I want to play it with freebies. Let's see. I think it's actually a few more with Grapevine, but it might be better to play it with freebies just to partially obstruct this spot. I think it is. Yeah, let's do it this way. I'll put a D there just to make it hard for the bot to put a high pointer here. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these overlaps I'm giving back now, though. That could be dangerous. Huh, yeah, nothing is ideal here. Or maybe I just play optioned. I am still going to be down a little bit. Yeah, it's actually pretty tough. Maybe I mean, what could go here? I guess a W could kind of sting if it plays. Yeah, I could play something there for like 60 if it has a W or an H. There's also this spot up here. Like maybe I am better off just leaving both scoring spots open and playing here. Let's see what the score is if I play it there. 89. So same as optioned. Option probably leaves the most volatility, leaves the most lines, which I think is in my best interest. I'm actually gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna float. Probably an E and, well, no, maybe an O in that pool. Okay, let's put an O. And then, yeah, I think let's just leave as much space on the left open as possible, guys. We're still going to be down a tempo, probably slightly on our back foot. I don't mind the volatility. All right, quad for 46. Happy to see the blank. Not happy to see 0 vowels. Not expected either. Not pool. It's a bit rough. Okay. Can a gaff. Dang, do I have to exchange here? That would really suck. Maybe I can fit like some. I mean, I could play moldy, but I don't really want to keep R's, 2 R's, especially with 2 more left. Yeah, I mean, if I could at least get like 20 points here or something, that would be nice. If I could play like MYRRH here with Barley, that would be great, but I have nothing between the 2 T's that's going to work. Can I play like here? Maybe I can play with, I could play like drink. That's still worth it. It's bad, but it's worth it. Maybe something here. Dropman, that's not a word. I don't really see anything. Man, I think I might have to just play like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Corizel is good. Is there nothing? There's nothing here. I just need 1 vowel, and like my rap would be so much better. That's so annoying. Dang it. All right. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I can't play across here. I just don't see anything good here that gets rid of an R. I have to get rid of. I guess how about Dormy actually? Does Dormy work? Yeah, maybe Dormy. That's 24. That's probably better than Drink. It's like 8 more points. Okay, I guess Dormy is fine. I need at least. I mean, I'd be shocked if I don't get a vowel here. All right, well, I'm definitely bingoing. But Bob plays a nice play there. Verandas for 52. So I'm going to bingo, and it's going to be a very close game after my bingo. The question is what? I mean, bingoing to this O is just not that good. Like Roofline or something. 74. It's not that exciting. Neroli's is a little more under here, I think. Let's see. Can I play? Oh, hold on here. Can I play like Theorized and Retinol? That would be amazing. Okay, I can play. Oh, I think this is going to work. Yeah. Bacon's. Yeah, this is definitely going to work. This is awesome. Okay, this is big. Link, B layer or bi layer, doesn't matter. And then whatever here. Okay, yeah, 116. Damn. That's big. Okay. We just make sure these are all words. Yeah, retinol, link, bilayer, theorized, Banco's, Bacon's. Okay, great. Oh, no. Wuthers for 109 to come back, and I think I am cooked. GIIUW drawn. The bot has axe sight. I am dead. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So kind of the opposite of the last game where I ended with a bingo. Here the bot effectively ends the game with its own bingo of Wuthers. If I had a Y, I could play Wise Guy. I'm actually bingoing out with Wise Guy to win. That would be wild. And the bot's going to score like a lot too. It's got tax sight through this T, which I might try to block a little bit, but it's hard for me to do. It probably has a good score elsewhere as well. Yeah, I mean, I can play with Relation for like 40. Probably play, yeah, I can play with like, it's going to score 50 points, and I can't do anything about it. So I should just kind of focus on whatever my own play is here, guys. And yeah, I don't even have like a 5 to play with Pew. Wow. I mean, I guess I play guys. Can I fit guys under here? Let's see. So the U can go. Yeah, I think so, right? All right, 52. This doesn't give back anything ginormous, right? No, okay. I mean, it gives back Axite on the bottom, but like that's going to be comparable to what it had with Taxite anyway, so I don't really care. Yeah. All right, let's just do that, and then yeah, it's going to play Axite for 67. But again, it had Taxite for like 60 anyway, so I don't care too much. All right, lose this one. 1-1 on the day. 491, 579 in this game. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, trading looks great. Even in regular Scrabble, I think you trade 3 here. I mean, Luau is just too bad. Dozer for 50. Okay, lethal. Yeah, maybe slightly better, but the H is better than the B, so minor mistake, if anything. Heroize looks good. I saw Tailhook, which I'm happy I saw, but I think this makes more sense, taking out that extension, as well as the J. Once Cohen, yeah, I'm good with playing Flanken for 32 here. FLN is pretty weak. Okay, yeah, Coriza looks good. So far, I'm playing pretty good Clabbers here, until now, apparently. Hypogia fit for 43. I did not consider playing all the way up to the Y. I only considered playing with the H. That looks like the best play by a bit. There's also Voyage. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think I overreacted a little bit. Grapevine isn't horrible, honestly, especially with those 2 blanks out and a bunch of good scoring tiles, but Hypogia is fine here. Slight mistake. Not a massive mistake, but a mistake. Bunch of 89 pointers. I'm fine with option, like I said, leaving the left open. I knew I was going to be trailing by a little bit still. Bob plays quad, and I missed a lot of stuff here. Wow, okay. Dormy is pretty bad. Oh, that's an awesome play. Magnetron. Yeah, I considered, that's a board vision mistake. Yeah, I considered playing across, hooking this. I didn't consider playing through a Gone. I should have done that. Yeah, it gives me 3 vowels to work with. That's such a good play. Yeah, Magnetron. Even, what's that? No, it's not Morganite. It is, Germinator? Is that? Yeah, Germinator. Okay. Yeah, there's some cool stuff going on here. Moderating even. Yeah, many missed opportunities. That's a pretty sizable mistake, unfortunately. Although a nice play here, although it's not even optimal. Look at this. Oh, wow. Overleaping as an 11 insertion and unholier with Blarney for 117. That's absurd. I was pretty proud of this, but it's not even correct. That's Clabbers for you. And after Wuthers, I'm just dead. Okay. Yeah, a couple smallish mistakes this game. 1 medium mistake. Nothing crazy. Overall, guys, pretty happy with how I played today. Not too upset about 1-1. Still retain a big 8-game lead in the match. So, some fun games today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks as always for watching. Really appreciate your support. That's going to be it for today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon for the next video. Bye, guys.